and the Atlanta Braves. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Julio Teheran is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Number 7.
At the plate, Jesse Pitts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge forward to take this ball in the air. So quick instincts there will foil the bunt attempt. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Now in the box, Connor Pitts. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Teheran is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Drilled to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now, Boof Bobo, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. Up high, 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Saito. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Marvin Veras will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Stepping in, Stanley Saito. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys.
Pitts takes it in. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadooff man off base. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. It just seems like something is off in his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
Now to the plate, Preston Moss. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jeff Pitts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Pitts is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus our attention on jack of all trades, master of maybe all of them now, and that's Marwin Gonzalez. This guy brings about 7-8 gloves on the road with him, can play first, can play third, multiple positions all over the diamond, and still goes to the plate with big-time power.
Now at the plate, Sammy Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
1-0.
A ball and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. Digging in, John Pitts. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays right fielder at 1-1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Lays off 2-2 now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. So coming to the plate, Toby Sweet. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitts, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Ready with the 2-0. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Full count still. Another full count offering on its way. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Alan Rose. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, can you even see the defensive positioning of this team? I'm blinded by how much gold is out there. Can I get some shades for this one? If this offensive team has any hope of scoring, they better hit it in the seats.
Stepping into the box, Rene Beltran. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Fletcher Borders waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Hits on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Stepping in for the Braves, Fletcher Borders. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Marvin Veras.
The pitcher, Marvin Veras.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-1 home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Borders. He's got it one away.
The first baseman, number 7.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Pitts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Teheran into his motion. Here's the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Stepping up now, Connor Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Pitch outside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Third inning, no score to this point. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, catcher, Booth Bobo.
Digging in, Booth Bobo. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Beckham for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
Welcome back as the Braves look to get their bats going here in the third. And you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they ranked towards the bottom of the league in both on-base percentage and runs scored. As one player put it, it's been a frustrating year because we feel we have a lot more ability than we're putting out right now. Another hitter told me they're working every day on having more disciplined at-bats, hoping that leads to better counts to hitting. We'll wait and see if the adjustments lead to results as the season progresses, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Beckham, a native of Georgia. He was a 21st round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Beckham waits. Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
In now, Kenny Levy. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 14 driven in. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Too high, and it's 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Julio Teheran. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Now the 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. Tampa Bay leads this one 1-0. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Standing in, Jeff Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. One and one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away. And we'll get a look one more time here as we slow this play down, and you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit. Stepping in now, Sammy Pitts. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Teheran has his target. 1-1 pitch on its way. Fastball just missed above the zone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Into the box, John Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Tag applied by Gonzalez, and they got him at second base.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Porters will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Stanley Saito, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Saito.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Saito has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Now here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. Pitts giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. The pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Preston Moss, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail 1-0. So digging in now, Toby Sweet, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
And he lays off for ball one. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Three and one.
You can bet they love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a good eye here as he takes ball four, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Marvin Veras, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Rose is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Teheran sets. Here comes the first pitch. He's right there. Gonzalez for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rays are out in front, 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Coming to the plate now, Alan Rose. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out away with a called strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Full count now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Coming to the plate now, Rene Beltran. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Fletcher Borders is on deck. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. There's ball 4.
Runner take the base. Now batting, the right fielder, Fletcher.
So striding forward now, Fletcher Borders. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Into the box now, Gordon Beckham fouled off. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set, and the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal 3rd. Great throw. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 1 and the Braves nothing. Up next for the Rays, Connor Pitts.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Connor Pitts.
First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Connor Pitts goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. In now, Boof Bobo. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Spinning a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Teheran sets. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Saito is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Bobo stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Beltran has it, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenny Levy will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, man, he's locked in
No
and pretty
pitcher,
dominant
number
since the
49.
first. So as long as he can
Julio.
get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Ladies
Matt
and
Kemp
gentlemen,
will come
your
on to
attention,
pinch hit
please.
now with a runner at
Pinch
first
hitting
and
for the
nobody
Braves.
out.
Number 27, Matt Kemp.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-1 home is low and outside for a ball.
2-1.
Ball even at 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Full count now. 3-2.
Doubtful.
Stanley Saito will be next. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, his struggles continue.
The left
It's been a
fielder, number
rough
11.
moment at the plate with him, and
Deadly.
watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Stanley Saito swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
The shortstop.
Off the bat, it looked like that
Solid.
might bring their first run of the
Good.
game across.
Solid.
But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez hits right there, and the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Digging in, Preston Moss. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Here's the first pitch to him. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Ready with the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Ready with the 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 2-2. Here it is. And another foul ball. Saito on third with 2 out. will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Braves will settle for just the one. 7th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Back here at SunTrust Park, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Marty Byrne is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 22, Marty Byrne.
Digging in to try it again, Sammy Pitts. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
In now, John Pitts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. No outs, nobody on. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Henry Smith comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
8, Henry Smith. Now batting, the center fielder, Toby Sweet.
Stepping in now, Toby Sweet, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Rose is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And now it's the Tampa Bay pitcher, Marvin Veras. First pitch on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The next 0-2. This pitch is popped up. Beckham over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Pitts. From the stretch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Beltran moving to his left, and that retires the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Rays are in front, 3-1. At the plate, Alan Rose due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Sweet is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Rene Beltran.
Rene Beltran.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Standing in now, Fletcher Borders. Line to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Matt Parks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Matt Parks.
Ready now, Connor Pitts. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
The second baseman, Connor Pitts.
First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Now that's popped up, and this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Hit softly on the ground to third. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Boof Bobo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Beckham is up with it. And that's the second out. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And the pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Fouled away. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Gordon Beckham will get his shot when we return. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 3 and the Braves 1. Alberto Pinheiro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 15, Alberto Pinheiro.
Ready once again, Gordon Beckham. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Sweet ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now
so his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
Now at the plate, Kenny Levy. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Change up low, 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
To 2-2 now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. This is line to left. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Now
might be time to see a pinch hitter. And if that's the case, here's what remains on the Atlanta bench. Robbie Akins will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Robbie Akins.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Levy, base runner at first with 1 out. Here's a look over to first. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
The left fielder, number 11, Stanley.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Stanley Saito. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Manuel
Julio Barreto will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Now pitching for Tampa Bay, number 32, Julio Barreto.
Ready for another shot now, Marwin Gonzalez. And with men on base and two away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
0-1, here it comes. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pitts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Two left for Atlanta. Score holds. It's 3-1. Tommy Hunter enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Jeff Pitts, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. The 0-1 pitch is taken. That's ball one. The 1-2. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth.
The third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Sammy Pitts.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, one man out. that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Drilled down the line. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him. A base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Striding in once again, Toby Sweet. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. Hits. Blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He scores as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Ron Garcia will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Porters is there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third make it 5-1.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Moss going back on it. Still going back. A leap, and oh wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning. Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. Back to SunTrust Park following this. Michael Franco is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 20, Michael Franco.
Stepping in, Preston Moss. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
The center fielder, Preston Moss.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now another 0-2. And a waste pitch there. 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Sweet. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 7.
Digging in once again, Alan Rose. First delivery to him on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. One out, nobody on. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. So stepping in, Rene Beltran, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
2-0 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Marvin Veras earned his 9th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 5 runs.